Today I'm in Liberal, Kansas, way down in the southwest corner of the state, and I'm at the Mid-America Air Museum. Liberal's got a population around 20,000, so it's not like a big city. Previously, I went to the museum in Wichita, the aviation museum, which was really awesome. I really loved that, and I've heard good things about this one. So let's go in and check it out.
Walking into this 80,000 square feet facility, you are immediately overwhelmed with the sheer volume of history on display. To give a little background, the museum is situated in a former Beechcraft manufacturing plant at the Mid-America Regional Airport in Liberal, Kansas, the site of the former Liberal Army Airfield. During World War II, it was a B-24 training base that prepared more command pilots than any other B-24 training base in the nation. The base closed in 1945. However, the World War II runways are still visible from the air, and two are still in use. In 1951, Beechcraft arrived in Liberal, and by the 1970s, it operated a major assembly plant in Liberal on the old Army Airfield location. The plant produced a number of light aircraft models, many of which you see here. The idea for creation of an aviation museum in Liberal was formed in 1986 during a reunion celebration of Liberal Army Airfield veterans. Following a grassroots effort by locals, the museum was established in 1987 inside this former assembly plant. The museum collection grew over time, thanks in large part to aircraft loaned by aviation enthusiasts. The biggest donation came from retired Air Force Colonel Tom Thomas Jr. To say this guy is a war hero is an understatement. Thomas received several medals for his service to his country, including a Silver Star, Distinguished Flying Cross with 2 oak clusters, 11 Air Medals, a POW medal, and a Purple Heart. After his retirement from the Air Force, Colonel Thomas built a remarkable collection of as many as 72 World War II antique and vintage aircraft. He took the planes to air shows and airports around the country, where pilots performed an air circus for audiences of all ages. Thomas eventually housed the air collection in Liberal, Kansas. Once the museum was built, Thomas loaned the museum his 72 plane collection for 10 years. Then in 1997 donated the entire $3.1 million collection to the Mid-America Air Museum, making it the 4th largest general aviation museum in the world.
Here's an early drone. Says it took 5 people to operate the drone. 4 crew members handled the launch. A 5th man piloted the drone via radio control.
And they just didn't get any fancier or more luxurious in the 1930s. But it would be by far the most spacious, luxurious of either the 4 or the 5 passenger planes in this museum.
It's more comfortable than my couch at home.
It was quite nice. Well, this is a later war version, and the noses on these were interchangeable with the standards.
Captain Bones.
And it was only in Alaska and used by Pan American for training purposes for a couple of months. And then World War II broke out, the Army commandeered to be a carrier onboard delivery airplane, which meant they stripped some stuff out of it and stuffed seats everywhere they could stuff a seat. And way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
So I'll be back for you shortly.
Okay. Could take a nap in here.
So let me explain how the controls work. So this will be a little simpler than the hardware. This is called a collective. And whichever you do this, like these rows of blades will tip in that direction. This is called a This also. So I'm gonna go back here for just
Got me a hat while I was in there in the store, so like to support the local museums. I always think you should too. Great museum, really fantastic. I mean, there's so many planes in there. I think there's, I don't know, twice as many planes as the one in Wichita. Now the one in Wichita had more, obviously they had the airport, so the historical building, which was cool, and history of all the different manufacturers and all that. But this was great. If you like airplanes, wow, the history here is amazing. And then given a little insider's tour was great to be able to step inside some of those amazing airplanes. And those tours are free. Gentleman said that they do like a 3-hour family tour totally for free. So highly recommend you come and check out the Mid-America Air Museum here in Liberal.